I hate when they do this annoying shit where it's like there ain't nothing to talk about, bro. I hate when they do this shit. I really hate when they do this shit. On hood, I hate when they do this shit. But you know what? I got something to talk about. We're gonna talk about that situation with Poetik Flakko and his stalker. On hood, that's what we're gonna talk about. So, I want to point out a couple things. Right? First off, nothing I say is meant to disrespect Poetik Flakko. You know what I'm saying? If shit really went the way he say it went, then, you know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing but respect him for it. Because I don't even know if he ever even got in a squad before this, right? At the same time, I know people be like, who is David Jala? I think is the name. Listen, man, I doubt he's the only person with the last name Jala spelled like that. I doubt that. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know, but I just figured out, you know what I'm saying, give him the benefit of the doubt with that. Granted, I see why people might be saying such things. On top of that, when the camera goes black, you don't really know what the fuck happened. And I swore I heard Flakko say, get off me. Why is you saying get off me, bro? You like twice his size. If it's in a way where you can get him off you, you wouldn't have to say that. But at the same time, like I said, man, Flakko do a great job with his content. I understand other dudes' mindset with shit, why he felt he might earn that spot instead of Flock, but realistically, bro, like, your content was not the same. It was not the same. Like, Flock content isn't even nothing that special, really. It's not. It's just, he do the shit like how I do the shit, where he cover it. Like, people always say I have a way of conveying really intelligent ideas in really dumbed down language. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the big words and shit, but I can explain the shit that they would explain to you with the big words using small words. I don't got to use the $10 words to explain it to you. And Flakko do a lot of the same shit. So, you know, I think this shit is, just because it was a current event I could talk about, I figured I'd talk about. Like, bro, I'm a fighter, bro. If I fight Flakko, you feel me? This is why I understand what Homeboy was saying about I was trying to run around to tire him out and shit, bro. That's what you do with a big motherfucker when you small. I know with me, what I would do, I wouldn't do that. See, that dude was fucked up. He was skinny and he was short. With me, I just boop, 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 at a range, because I know I'm taller than Flakko. You feel me? I know I could just boop, boop. And my hand speed gonna be quicker than his. My shits don't gotta be a max force thrown into it. Because after I land a few just solid jab like that, the third one and I followed up with straight. And it's, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not even going to waste time doing that, honestly. And people would say I did some cheap shot shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what people would say. Because someone like him, bro, even punching him in the throat is hard. Because his body structure is so just like, he's just like the Michelin Man, bro. I don't mean that with no disrespect, but Flakko is built like the fucking Michelin Man, bro. His neck is the same thing as his head. He doesn't have a neck. He's like the opposite of me. So it's like, I get it, like, why the dude was doing what he was doing, but it's like, bro, if you know you're not going, like, I don't know. Because I get his strategy with what he was doing, but at the same time, the fact I couldn't see what was going on really fucked a lot of shit up. And I really think Flakko is putting himself in a dangerous situation, too. He's talking crazy about people like ODM Slim, who, listen, I spoke on here before, where it's like, yeah, ODM Slim, big homie, don't like me. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, like, ODM Slim. Like, that's why even what I said about Spider Lope the last time, I'm like, out of respect for fucking ODM Slim, I'm not even going to say no crazy shit about him. But, you know, he moved in a way that was very weird to me. It made no sense. Like, but ODM Slim, I know is a motherfucker that you would not want to fuck with. Like, I did a video on my old channel, on my main channel, where ODM Slim, like, he was running around trying to find milk and shit. Like, he do that in mad different of his videos. But in this particular one, he was talking a whole bunch of shit about milk that was funny as hell. And I could tell just by looking in Slim's eyes, bro, he a good-hearted motherfucker, but he the motherfucker you don't want to piss off at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He got that switch in his eyes, bro. The same type of switch I have in my eyes where, like, when I'm normal and when I'm pissed off, my eyes get different. You feel what I'm saying? And when you should probably run away, my eyes look a whole different way than those two ways. So, like I said, bro, like, Flakko rolling around, posting pictures of money and shit, bro. Like, you around a whole bunch of gang members saying you not a gang member, right? Okay. Moving like that. If someone takes all your shit, Flakko, I'm not going to be the one to sit up here and be like, well, you know what I'm saying? That's so terrible they got all this shit lost. Because it's like, you was inviting that to happen. I don't think Slim driving around no Mercedes. And I don't mean that with no disrespect. I don't mean that with no disrespect. It's to prove a point. I don't think, well, I don't know how Slim pockets look, so I don't want to, you know, try to estimate that without knowing nothing about it. But, and I'm only saying this because Point and Shoot brought up ODM Slim as a example because Flakko on Clubhouse was like, I don't know who ODM Slim is. And there's clear record of him talking about ODM Slim or talking to ODM Slim before, like before all this happened, before he got the AMG and all that shit. And it's clear he knows who ODM Slim is. So he's trying to do that rich folk shit that motherfuckers do when they leave out the hood where they're like, oh, I don't know you no more. Like, that fake shit. And that shit not gonna work out too well for you, Flakko. That's not the way I would be moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell you right now, like, bro, I get rich tomorrow, and you know what I've said about me and Spider Loke having an issue and how that fell out onto Slim and shit. Like, I would still say if someone asked me, I know who ODM Slim is. I fuck with ODM Slim. People he fuck with don't fuck with me. And because of that, he's not really allowed to fuck with me, I don't think. But other than that, I fuck with ODM Slim. Ain't no bad blood on my part. You know what I'm saying? But I can't control what his big homie's gonna do and all that shit. They're on a complete other side of the country. And I don't really have to see them either, so it's not no pressure on me to fix that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. But Flakko, you live in LA. And I bring this up a lot where I'm like, bro, I would not be talking about certain people from LA the way that I do if I lived in LA. Because chances are, with the type of person I am and the type of people I chill with, I would chill with people they knew or that they knew down the line somehow. So I can't, you know me, I be in the mix of all type of shit. So I'm not going to be just not able to not know someone that they potentially know or someone that they know that they know that they know that I know. Like, it's not realistic. LA a big place, but I know that a lot of the same shit, like, you know a lot of the same people. Even that your ops, like, I know it's just from personal experience. Like, just me being the white boy, the ops knew who I was. Because you stand out. So, I mean, there's a lot of shit where it's like, in a place like LA, where that's amplified times 10, like, you really, Flakko, you stand out kind of like I do. But the difference is like, you stand out differently. Like, I know if I saw Flakko walking down the street, I would know it was Flakko. And I've never seen him in person before in my life. He just has, it's like me. He's got a unique ass body shape. He's the type of motherfucker you could study his walk. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I just hope that Flakko adjusts how he's moving, because where it's at right now, I don't see it turning potentially volatile. I mean, aside from what's already happened, I think that like, I know like when God have shit like that happen a lot of times, it's sort of like a warning or a wake-up call. In Flakko case, more of a wake-up call, because I don't think Flakko ever even been in a fight before that in his life. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And I don't know for sure, but I don't think, and I swear I heard him saying get off me at the point where they was in the office. Run that back and see if you hear that shit too. But I promise you, I heard that shit. It did not sound like the other dude voice. It did not sound, I don't even feel like giving that other dude no type of fucking, like, I don't even feel like naming him. What is his name? Fucking MJ Mark? MJ Mark? MJ the Mark? Bro, why would you want to call yourself the Mark? Why would you want that as part of your name? I don't understand. Like, that seemed like the type of shit other people would have changed your name to that, if you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep it low key with what I'm saying, but people would have used that name to put you on punishment or something. Like, you know, here's some Mark ass shit. So ever since that day, you was MJ the Mark. I swear to God, bro, like, it just remind me, like, not in the same way, but it's like there's this famous crib up here in fucking the prison system called OG fucked up cuz. That you have to say the whole thing too, or he gets mad. You have to say the whole thing. It's the type of motherfucker where it's like, he's got such a crazy nickname that you almost don't want to ask where he got it from. Like, it's like almost like a step beyond having a nickname like Mac Bundles. Like, Mac Bundles is enough to where, like, people be like, well, where'd he get that from? He probably had a Mac on him and sold bundles. You know what I'm saying? But it's a step beyond that where it's just like, I don't even really know if I want to know why he's called OG fucked up, cuz. What did he do that was so fucked up? Like, you know, or is it just because he's always fucked up? He never has his own shit. Like, what is it? Like, it's either or. It's either he did some really fucked up shit, or it's like when they name a motherfucker can't get right. You know what I'm saying? It's like either or. It's like either way. It's like you don't want to unintentionally disrespect somebody, and he's known to be a hothead. He's known not to play no games either. That's what made me really think. I've never met the dude. My brother was locked up with him. But, like, he's a very well-known name. Like, I asked people in my prison if they knew who he was. Now, how you know who he is? I was like, bro, my brother Miles, bro, was locked up at fucking, he was locked up at Big Cheshire with him. So, yeah, shit funny as hell. But, yeah, so it's like, I wonder, like, how long this is going to be good for Flakko. Like, I don't think he should test this much more. I think that was God scaring him. Like, look. This shit showed up that was nothing serious. But imagine if it was serious. And knowing Flakko, he's probably not going to heed that warning. He's probably going to completely ignore it. Because he don't, to my knowledge, Flakko don't believe in God and shit like that. To my knowledge. I could be wrong. I've never really done research on this. So don't come through lighting it up, lighting me on fire in my comments. But I'm just saying, to my knowledge, because I know how Adam is. And I know Flakko is a very like fact-based person. And like faith is not a matter of fact. Like there's no way of factually proving it. That's why one of the other videos I'm gonna do is on Julio, and some of these posts have happened after he died where they said his grandma did voodoo and shit like that. And how voodoo most likely only works on and with people who believe in it. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's why it's a very regional thing. I think it heavily relies on get the fuck out of there. It heavily relies on like it's like most faiths. Like most faiths rely on your belief in the faith. I think with things like voodoo, it's twofold, where it's like you and whoever you're trying to do it on have to believe that at least it's possible that it works. I think like when you if you don't believe it works, especially but you believe in something like Christianity, I don't think it will work on you. And that's a whole nother video. But like I said, so I don't think Flakko really understands when God's trying to show him a sign. But I see it from the outside looking in, the fact that someone like that who's a complete bozo, who's not to be taken seriously at all, shows up. And that's all he has to deal with. And it was basically a dub as far as like the greater population is concerned. I think because of that, he might not take it seriously. And I think that could be fatal for him, potentially, unfortunately. So I had put this shit out, man. Hey, listen. I'm gonna keep doing this shit, man, but it's like, y'all gotta understand, like, oh, it is close, man. Oh, it is close, man. Y'all motherfuckers did some wild shit to my channel for no reason. No reason. I'm pretty sure it was some shit that fucking YouTube don't know how to fix. That wasn't even supposed to happen. But I'm going to keep doing this shit, but it's going to be more on my time because I basically got to start from the ground up again for no reason. For some shit they said wasn't even violent. So just keep that in mind. I'm out there, bitch, man. Be safe.